get you. So the learning aspect of it is the onus is always on you, whether or not you want to pursue further.
Yes.
And that is one of the biggest thing I saw when I was working at a dealership here. The
Yes.
turnover is so high amongst apprentices. It was unbelievable, right? But I didn't
Yeah.
question as to why, but no, with your explanation, no, it gives a clear understanding of basically what was happening, and it has to be true, because if they're left there on their own,
Yes.
and they have to use their own initiative. And I mean, these are young,
These are young guys
yeah,
who
young
need guidance.
teenagers. Yeah, they need guidance. They need the proper guidance, right?
Yeah.
And you're absolutely right. You learn a lot more when you're with someone like a master technician, someone who knows exactly what they're doing, and then you mimic, and then you watch and you copy, and then that master technician now will have you working on something while they overshadow you and see
Overshadow,
exactly,
yeah.
yeah, and see exactly what you're doing. And if there's anything that needs to be corrected, then they will
Yes, right
interject.
there. You
Yeah,
say, no, you're going the wrong way. You're going on the wrong. You're not doing it proper way or whatever. And yeah,
yeah. It's so much
you learn
so.
more when you have someone physically guiding you than when you're kind of on your own and kind of trying to shadow from someone else, right? It's
Right, right,
yeah.
right. Definitely so. What explain for the novice now, what's the difference between like a certified technician and a master technician? Because the terms are used loosely.
Okay, so when you're a mechanic, you get rank based. There are different levels to it. So at the lower level, you're just a plain mechanic. Then the next stage is you're a pro mechanic. The next stage you're a diagnostic mechanic, and then the highest one, you're a master diagnostic mechanic.
Okay. Okay. And the master diagnostic mechanic, assumably he works on everything.
He works on all aspects of the era, from bumper to bumper,
Okay.
except body and paint work, but all other aspects of the vehicle is covered.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I know back then, there was specialization, right? You
Yeah, there
had
was
your, yes,
specialization. One person did electrical, one person did air conditioning, one person did wheel
right,
alignment, one
right.
person did general repairs. But a master mechanic covers all those areas.
Covers all those areas. So he's the one making all the big bucks. How long does the process takes to actually get to a master technician level?
It's really on you. I mean, each time you finish a level and you do your exams and you graduate, then you can just start it on the next level right away. And the faster you can go through it, the better for you, right? You can become a master technician. So it's a combination of the practical and the theory,
Uh-huh.
and you apply it. And yes,
But,
it takes up a few years out of your life, but once you're there, it's something that no one
well,
can
you
take
say
away
you
from
say a
you.
few years. Give us a number. What are you talking about? 10 years, 12 years, 15 years, or
I
far
would
more?
say roughly another. If you really want it and you're going all out, you could take another 3-4 years average.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yes,
That's
you
basically
can
not
become
bad.
like a master technician within 3-4 years.
Within 3 4 years. That is
Yes.
definitely not bad. I mean, that's what a lot of people should actually strive for, becoming a master technician, right?
Yeah.
See, how do you think we can prepare for the market that's coming? I mean, all the talk now is on electric vehicles. Electric vehicles. Solar was something that was highlighted.
Contemplated ones,
Well,
but
yeah,
yeah.
I'm not hearing so much buzz about it. No, I may not be in the loop, but every time I go on the internet, all I'm getting is electric cars, electric cars, electric cars. But do you think this is something that will take over the world is as it is? Because
Electric cars is the future.
it is the future. However, but how many persons can afford an electric car right now without having to break the bank or take out a second mortgage?
Yeah, well, no, it's just been implemented now, so it'll be a little bit pricey. But as sure as time goes on, the price will come down.
But do you think on a whole it will actually eliminate the conventional traditional cars out there?
It will eventually take over from the conventional internal combustion engine. Yep. Because I mean, look at it. One day the world is going to run out of fossil fuels, right? And we're going to have to find another energy source.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, and I'm sure that they're slowly getting into electrical now. Though the infrastructure for charging electric vehicle is not really adequate.
Right.
But give them a couple of years, and once that has reached an adequate level, you'll find that it's going to all be electrical cars in the future.
Okay.
And then mechanics, we gotta get trained again and retrained again and be prepared for this.
Yeah. Yeah. Because I was discussing with someone the other night, and he was saying that no, today's technician, they have to be at least, computer literate to know exactly what is going on, because gone are the days when you will get a vehicle in and then you will do your own diagnostic. You have various ways to do diagnostics, right? By listening to the engine, putting the vehicle up on a hoist, and then do a full 360 circle check, a 21-point check inspection system. But no, everything is computerized. You plug in, the diagnostic is run right there and then whatever needs to be done, then you all you do is remove or replace, or you flash the computer, or you do something else in terms of downloading some program to the engine itself. But
there's a lot of software stuff going on with cars now. Like, you got to keep upgrading the computers. It's becoming very much more prevalent now. And for a small shop that's not very technologically equipped, it's probably going to be left behind in the future, right?
Definitely, because another thing is you still need mechanics with the combustion background who were trained on the old system to actually know exactly what needs to be done.
Well, yes, you still have to know the theory of motor vehicle. You still got to know how it works and what the different parts do. For you to be a very good mechanic, you have to know. Because there were back in the days when there was carburation, right?
Yes, I remember carburetors.
Before fuel injection came out, right?
Yes.
And I'm sure at that time, those mechanics who knew the carburetor from head to toe, they didn't know anything about EFI.
Yes. All of a sudden, it's all about EFIs. Wow. And the both carburetors just came and went in a flash, just like that.
Flash. Yeah, just like we said before, there's always evolving. It will never stay at the same level. Never stay at the same level. You gotta constantly be trained and be prepared for the new technology coming out. And like we're discussing, we're heading to electric cars.
Yeah.
And
yeah, interesting take. But what is your overall view based on where dealerships are now? What are some of the we don't call it the encouragement you'd want to give either to the persons who are working in the dealerships, or to the individuals who want to get into working into the dealerships, especially from a mechanical point of view?
I would encourage people to at least try to start at a dealership, because you want to be exposed to proper training and have the right equipment and the right tools. You want to be trained at the highest level as you can. It's better. It's a good springboard for you for the future.
Yeah.
And you can go out on your own. You can go on your own eventually after, but start out on a higher level, and you can get far. You can get far in this trade.
Yeah, definitely, because majority of the garages that you see on the plazas, on the roadside, everywhere on the corner, like most of those guys actually started working out at a dealership itself. And and that's where they got their experiences and got their certification. And then they went on and opened their own garages and thing, and now they're established, right? And they have their own clientele, but it has to start from somewhere, right? Yes. It has to start from somewhere.
You have to start from somewhere. And start at the place, I say, where you can get the most information, the most knowledge, right? And when you have acquired that, then you can branch out on your own and do your own thing. But
Okay.
Yeah.
Definitely. Have you ever thought about returning to Jamaica and starting your own shop, or are you just gonna go there to retire?
No, actually, the thought has come. The thought has This has been on my mind, but I haven't decided fully yet what I'm gonna do. But
Mhm.
that is one of my thoughts too.
Okay. Okay. To open your own shop or to retire? Which one?
To open my own shop
Open your own shop in Jamaica.
in Jamaica. Yes,
Yeah. It's always good to give back.
it's always good to give back.
I don't think I have any more questions for you, but I see that you're actually comfortable and
Mhm.
having the time of your life in a very cold situation. No, but as time as time progress,
It's
I know that you have adapted well.
I have adapted to living in cold weather. But I'm saying, it's life, You want good, like your granny always say, you want good, have to run. Yeah,
Yes,
you have to give up some things to gain some
to
things.
gain
Yes,
something. Yeah,
Jamaica is nice and it's always warm and hot and whatever. But you can earn in a different currency that's even worth more than Jamaican dollar, right?
hmm
You
hmm
can get to be in an era where the sky's the limit. Why deny yourself?
yeah, yeah. Two different. I had an interview with Joanne. It's on my YouTube channel, and she was
Mhm.
trained in the UK. She has a bachelor's degree in motorsports engineering. But
Interesting.
she's in Jamaica, and I asked her, why didn't you like go overseas to work and apply your trade, because you have one of the rarest, you know, qualifications. There's not much motorsports going on in Jamaica anyway. And she says she's not leaving Jamaica. She can't go anywhere else where there's no sun. She's an island girl. Right? So
Yes.
hearing you saying that, you've got accustomed to the cold, maybe I can pass on your information to her. Not that I'm encouraging her to leave, but at least let her know that it can be done once you put your mind to it. But
Once you put your mind to it, anything is possible.
anything is possible. All right, Oliver. I thank you very much for your input tonight, and I wish you all the best. And hopefully we get to meet up on a more friendlier level in terms of, without the whole, what do I call it now, technology based, because of COVID right now. But again, I appreciate you taking the time out to make this happen.
Yeah, man, definitely. I'm glad for you having me.
Okay.
I always want to share my story out there with other guys.
Yes, 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 definitely. But one last question: is that program that you came on, is it still going on? Where if technicians want to come on over, what if, from your recollection, one, is the program still available? If so, would you mind share it? Would you mind sharing the program? Or if it's not available, what other avenue is there for technicians who want to come over?
To my knowledge, the program is not available anymore,
Okay.
but that doesn't mean that you can still immigrate to Canada and still go through the process. It's just a matter of getting the right information. Because I've met other people who just came on their own and they
Mhm.
went to school just like me and they got their certification and they're full-fledged working now and they're applying for their status and everything's going smooth just the same.
Right, right.
Yeah, it's harder when you're gonna come on your own, but it's not impossible. It's still doable.
It is doable. And yeah,
It's doable.
anything is possible once you put your mind to it. And
Um,
like you said earlier, there is a shortage of mechanics, good mechanics.
there's a
And
shortage of good mechanics here.
yes, yes, yes. So to anyone who's listening and they want to, you
Once
want
you're
they want
employed and employer know that you know your stuff, they're gonna hold on to you.
they're gonna hold on to you.
They're gonna hold on to you.
That is very encouraging to know. All
Yes.
right. All right. Thank you, Oliver, for your input. And hopefully we learned something tonight again, what it is like being a technician, a mechanic in Canada. And you're in Manitoba.
Manitoba. Cold Winnipeg, Manitoba.
Winnipeg, Manitoba, there. Well, the name for it is actually Winterpeg, but we'll leave that
Yes.
alone. I've been saying goodbye for the longest while, but we'll keep getting more
Keep,
stuff to
keep the
you.
conversation keep going, huh?
I know. There's so much for share, but we're gonna leave some of it for part two just in case. Can't reveal all the secrets all in one video. But like I said, again, Oliver, thank you. And I look forward to for us to sitting down and having this talk again. For persons who want to request information, I'll be more than happy to pass on those requests to you, and then you can answer accordingly. Okay.
Definitely, man. No problem.
All
No
right.
problem.
Okay, Oliver. So thank you, and do have yourself a good night.
All right. You too, Chris, man. Take care, man.
Okay. All the best.
All right. Bye bye.
Bye.